Hello again, everyone. This is Randy, your sewing machine man, and what we have today is a Huskystar by Husqvarna Viking, the E-20. And the E-20 is a entry level, way down on the scale for robust and precision, but it's an entry level machine, and everybody can't spend thousands of dollars on sewing machines, and different people have different reasons for buying them. Sometimes people just want to back up. They can have a carrying case and toss it in the back seat and take it to someplace, do some sewing. Sometimes they want to buy a sewing machine for a young person who's starting out and wants to sew, and they want to see if they want to sew. They don't type a lot of money, and a lot of times you can get bargains on these. This little guy here usually retails for around $200 new, and I would be the last person on the planet to tell you to go out and spend $200 for this thing. There's much better options, but this machine was purchased at a pawn shop, and pawn shops have come a long way from the old days. Now pawn shops are pretty nice little places where you can get some pretty nice deals. I say that because I probably have been in every pawn shop in North Texas, and if there isn't one, I'd like to know where it is because I'm heading there tomorrow. Because there's all sorts of good things in there. I like to buy old tools. I like to buy this and that and what have you. I have a long list of things that people need, and if I can find it at the pawn shop and it's either new or like new, sewing machines is way up there on the list. I'm in there looking for 401s, 301s, Kenmore 158s, and sometimes I find some incredible deals on there. Back in the day, I used to go to the pawn shops and buy them 5 to 10 at a time because once Wally World came along and started selling machines for $99, it was hard for them to take one in for 20, 30 and sell it for 75, 80. It just got real tough. People would say, well, I'll just buy a new one at Wally World. But every now and then you get one like this one. This lady bought this one, I think, for about $75, maybe less. And she doesn't have a lot in it. She just need to get it tuned up. It was locked up. And you wonder why these things end up in a pawn shop. It's not because just somebody maybe needed money someday. Maybe somebody it was given to them as a gift and they didn't use it. Maybe they got frustrated because, like this one, the needle bar height was off, and if you tried to sew it, it would just jam. Because it's been my experience with a lot of these low-end machines out of China. A lot of them, regardless of who makes it, a lot of times you'll get them out of the box and they don't work. I used to say that if it took 10 out of the box, one works perfectly, one you can't make work no matter what you do, and the other ones are somewhere in between on the spectrum. So it gets interesting when you buy these little cheap Chinese machines. So if you're buying one for $200, that's not as much fun as buying one for maybe 50 to 75 and then getting it tuned up. And then when you get done, you have a machine that actually sews. You know it works, and you can give it to somebody and they'll have fun learning how to sew. Or maybe you'll have somebody who wants a lightweight portable, but they don't want the budget of a $200 machine. So people's budgets are different, people's needs are different. But if I got $200, I'm buying a US 158 or a 401 or something like that. I'll look until I find one. But if I just got $75 and I want to get one for a gift for a young person who wants to learn how to sew, man, if I see this at the pawn shop, she got it with the book and the accessories. It's not a bad little machine. I wouldn't recommend it for the kind of money you got to get it new, but for the kind of money this lady paid, it's worth it to give it a fly. Just give it a try it out, see how well it flies. So this is the Huskystar by Husqvarna Viking, made in China. It's the E-20. If you get a deal on it, it's better than not having a sewing machine.